Waves of tourists, especially from the US, have returned to Italy this year following a slump in travel caused by the COVID-19 pandemic, according to industry officials. The run-up to Easter was especially notable in Rome, reflecting pent-up demand to visit perennial all-star sites like the Sistine Chapel and the Colosseum.
I think it's really refreshing to be able to travel post-pandemic, just being able to see, I guess, everyone getting back to normal or pre-pandemic.
In Paris, after more than 2 years of coronavirus-driven restrictions, Paris is packing with visitors again and has managed to return to its pre-2020 tourism levels. Astotel hotel chain president Serge Cachon is celebrating the return of tourists to the French capital. He reports that occupancy rates in his establishment in May of this year exceeded the figures of 2018 and 2019.
So first, a lot of French people in the city are using the hotel facilities during the weekend. Then the European people, if the Chinese are not coming, the Europeans are not going to China. So where do they go? Stay in Europe. Okay, so an important increase of all European clients. And third, the Americans. They love Paris. And they really come and come and come more and more, and even more than 2 or 3 years ago.
Meanwhile, in Athens, Greek governments and tourism industry officials say they are confident the number of visiting tourists will continue to rise this year now that pandemic-related restrictions are no more. Many of the visitors who arrived in Athens in June say that they were pleased to be able to travel again after COVID-19 measures had eased.
On avait très envie de partir. On a eu la chance de pouvoir partir en République dominicaine au mois de mars. Et c'est notre deuxième voyage ici en Grèce. C'est vrai que ça nous a beaucoup manqué depuis qu'on ne pouvait plus voyager depuis 2020. Donc c'est un plaisir de pouvoir à nouveau visiter d'autres pays et voyager dans le monde entier.
United Nations data show that the $3.5 trillion worldwide tourism industry lost $2 trillion during the pandemic, a blow for an industry that employs 1 in every 10 people on the planet. But as vaccination figures continue to rise worldwide and the country continues to loosen COVID restrictions, tourism has begun to rise. The UN World Tourism Organization reported that the first quarter of 2022 saw global international arrivals triple up 182% over the same 3 months last year.